Hello, today we are making a tiny little top hat that can go on top of a cupcake. This is supposed to be Abraham Lincoln's hat, perfect for President's Day celebrations or Lincoln's birthday or some sort of Lincoln-related event. I want to first point out what pieces we have. You should have the main section of the hat, which looks like this. You should have a brim with slots in it like this, and a brim without slots. You should also have a band that looks like this to go around the hat. Now, I've cut this one in gray. Lincoln's, if you look at it, it was really just kind of more of a satin. So you could use like a matte paper in black and then a gloss paper in black, which I think would look pretty sharp. So we're going to start with this piece here. And what we're going to do is we're going to curl this section around like that. And then there are like these little tab things. Those are going to push into these slots, working from the outside toward the inside. So the first thing I want to do is get it curled. So I like to kind of just walk my fingers back and forth down this section and just sort of gently getting that paper to curl so that it's real natural once you start actually trying to fold this. Now these little tabs here, we're going to take these and we're going to fold the sides over toward the inside on each one. Just like that, fold it over. And now when we curl this around, these are going to push into the slots, again, pushing them from the outside to the inside of the hat. So you're not going to go this way. You're not going to go like that. You're going to go over the top, working from the outside to the inside. So you're going to push it into that slot like so, and it should just kind of pop open on the other side. You might need to kind of reach in and unfold the two sides of that tab that you folded in. So you just unfold it and then do the same with the next tab. Push it through that hole there. Reach into the inside. Unfold it. So it looks like that. Just fold it down. And then you have the column part of the hat all done. Now for the top. These little tabs sticking off the top, we're going to fold those down. And then we're just going to put a dot of glue on each of these, and then the top of the hat will fold down and stick to those tabs. So I'm using a glue gun. You can use a glue gun or you can use any kind of paper adhesive that you're comfortable working with. And then we're just going to fold this down. You can put your finger into the top from the inside of the hat and just sort of push those tabs down. Make sure that you get a nice, clean, beautiful looking result there. And now we're going to attach the stovepipe portion of the hat to the brim. So these tabs that are on the bottom, we're just going to line them up with the 4 slots in the brim. Just like that. Flip it over. Make sure that the brim is pushed all the way down. There's no space there. So push it down, and as you push it down, fold these tabs out like that. And now we're just going to add a tiny dot of glue under each tab. This helps hold the hat together. Just working our way around. Add a little dot under each tab. Okay, if there's any glue strings, make sure to pull those off. Keep your work nice and neat. And now we're going to add the brim cover. It's basically just the brim without the slots. That's going to go right on like that. So we're just going to add glue to this section. I like to try to get around the edges as much as I can so it's not gapping when the hat's finished. Drop it right on top. I like to give little pinches all around the brim just to make sure the two layers are nice and stuck together. Make sure there's no glue strings. And you now have a nice little top hat. And then the band, we're going to start it, basically you just glue it on, but we're going to start it right here at the back there where that seam is. Just line it up with that, and then you'll just wrap it all the way around with glue, and it just meets in the back of that seam. So I am going to put my glue on my entire band. And then, like I said, it doesn't matter if you go left to right or right to left. You're just going to wrap it around the hat. Make sure it's nice and adhered. If the ends are popping up, you can add a little more dab of glue in the back. And there you go. You have a nice little Abraham Lincoln hat that you can use on top of a cupcake to celebrate, or you can also use it as decor.